Hello, and welcome to this, the 25th review of the Soda Pop playlist. And we will be taking a look at something that I have never had before, in more ways than one. I have never had anything from this company, from this product line, and I have never had anything flavored as such, to the best of my knowledge. So, this is Jarritos Tamarind. What the heck is tamarind? That's what you're asking. Okay, so in the United States, and I'm guessing Canada, tamarind is not a thing. Okay, it is a tree that has a hard-shelled fruit. All right? It's usually worded, though, as a pod, a fruit that's in a pod, encased in a pod. Tamarind trees originally, I believe, come from Africa. However, anywhere that is tropical has since exported them out of Africa to have their own stands in, let's say, okay, places that I absolutely know have tamarind trees. Cuba. This is a Mexican product, so I'm guessing Mexico. The Philippines. In fact, the Philippines and parts of Latin America may actually use also other parts of the tree, such as the leaves, in food, culinary aspects. But for this product, or what they're shooting for, although this is deemed a natural soda, so they probably are actually using the fruit. The fruit is in a elongated pod. Inside, it is sort of pulpy, and I hear that it is tangy sweet. And that's all I know. All right? So, Jarritos is a Mexican company. Now, most of this playlist is revolving around American products, which is fine. But also keep in mind at the same time, the very first product on this playlist is actually from Australia, so I have never said it was going to be only American products. As for Mexico, this is not an American company that's making its product at a cheaper price in Mexico. This is a Mexican company that actually has a Texas company distributing it within the United States. So that aspect I have absolutely no problem with. I have no issue with Mexican products. The only time I ever have an issue with that is when it is an American company cutting out American workers and their pay to make their products at a cheaper rate in Mexico. This is not an issue. So, I always see these. This company has been around for a while. There's only a few of these I see in my area. Evidently, they have a lengthy product line of about somewhere between 8 and 10 flavors that come in glass bottles. I do not have the glass bottles in my area, and I do not know where to source them as of yet, which I will have to figure out because this and one other is the only one sold around me, and they are in this plastic bottle. So this is a 1.5 liter bottle, 1.5 liter bottle. It has their branding on the front, the flavor. All right. This little bit thing there, I think it says super good since 1950. Yes, it does. Anyway, this product is also odd due to the fact that I have looked over the very short ingredients list, which tells me that they aren't lying. It is sort of a natural themed soda. They have 2 sweeteners. Now, it's sugar. Okay, this is a sugar product, cane sugar. But at the very end, they also have stevia. Oh, it is extract, but still, I believe that is a sweetener. I believe. So, the nutrition facts, which I could probably get up there, but since I'm just realizing that now, and I already wrote it out, you want to pause in 3, 2, and 1. Note the sugar. So you got 34 grams total carbs. That's only 12% of your daily. But all 34 of those grams are added sugars, which is 67% of your daily. All right? And that is noteworthy for anyone that partakes in insulin, let's say. So the bottle is sort of cool. I sort of dig the bottle. It's got this elongated... It's not like, oh, we're going to get the company that does Coke products to bottle ours, or the company that does Pepsi products to bottle ours. They've got their own thing. It's actually the plastic version of embossed up top. It's got large Jarritos going around right here. And then it's got like a pattern going on over this. So it actually has like... It feels like it sort of has grip, which I guess is what they're going for. The cap is plastic like the rest of the product, but it is sort of cool itself. The whole overall thing, it's even embossed down here. Like underneath, there's a strip down here. The whole thing is sort of cool. The bottom is a 2-liter, basically. It just slopes so heavily up top here. So... that all said, for your information, the serving size for the nutritional information there is 12 fluid ounces. Okay. Also, there is no caffeine in this product. 12 fluid ounces for a 1.5 liter would be 4 servings. I'm taking a guess. Okay. Good guess. About 4 servings is how they're wording it. So I'm going to get the glass out here. I actually had to pull in a bigger cooler because of the bottle. I didn't think about that. This has been sitting with me for a little while because maybe subliminally, maybe it was because I realized somewhere that it wasn't going to fit in the setup I had. But we're into it now. I do not see any date or lot number. I am not overly concerned about it. We have the glass. Little bit of a fit. You know what I do like about this? The fact that I can sit it on the table and you can still see the top of it. Okay. So it is your regular breakaway. I can't really smell anything. I smell something. It doesn't smell bad. It's just real lax. Okay. Here we go. Cheers. So the plastic is basically dead clear. Okay, so what you were seeing there is actually the color of the stuff. It is darker than a ginger beer. It looks a little cloudy. There is some carbonation, but it doesn't look like it's crazy. Okay, I'm getting more smell off it now. It's real mellow. It's cloudy, and that's actually not so much the glass. For whatever reason, the glass is not... You know what? It's probably because it's in the larger cooler. It is not frosting over as it usually does. Okay. Well, I'm going to... Okay, it's not bad. Okay, I'm having to think here because I got things that I have not dealt with before on different levels going on. It's very mellow. Let me just say that right off the bat. It's more carbonated than it lets on in the glass, but it's not over carbonated. So that gets a thumbs up from me. All right, so the smell is nondescript. You have an idea that it is sweet. But besides that, there's not much going on. And Duncan is up behind me. So I'm going to just pause this for a second in case he needs me for some reason. Okay, and we're back, I think. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, we're back. We're back. Extended water break for Mr. Duncan. I think he's good now. Okay, so very, very mellow, nondescript. You think it's sweet, though, in the smell. But it's going to be something smell-wise itself, besides the sweet aspect that you don't know. It's too mellow, number one, and it's something that you're not familiar with to begin with, so you're not going to be able to describe anything. The flavor is also mellow, mellower than I thought it would be. It does have more carbonation than it's letting on visually. It's sweet, and there's a slight tanginess to it. Very slight. Nothing overblown, nothing that you're going to be like, oh. Nothing like that. Overall, it's very relaxed. I do find it refreshing. It's nice. I like it. There's nothing sharp about it. There's just that slight tanginess that you're sort of getting in the aftertaste once you swallow. It reminds me of numerous things. At first, when I opened it, it was like, wow, it's almost like a really like watered out, drawn out cola. But now, there's different things going on that, since I'm not familiar myself with tamarind, I'm equating with other stuff. Like, there's almost a citrus zing, but then it's not really citrus, flavor-wise. It's not lemon, it's not lime. The tanginess almost gives it an effect of sort of a ginger beer, but it's not quite tasting like ginger. It's an odd mix, and that's really all Now, this stuff is cheap as anything around me. I probably didn't pay more. Maybe $1.57 or something like that, and everything's up as of late. So it hasn't been sitting here that long. Inflation was already in effect when I bought this, and it was not a lot. It was nowhere near $2, let me put it that way. And I don't believe it was on sale. You get the idea that it's some sort of fruit, but you have no idea what that fruit is. And then you're like, oh, I still have no idea what that fruit is. So, let's see. Okay, so it is distributed by, in the United States, Tip Distributors Incorporated of El Paso, Texas. All right? It is made in Mexico. Their website is Jarritos.com. Okay? Again, it is caffeine free. I did actually pour, during the break, I did actually pour more of it. I will use the rest of it. The color of it sort of gave me pause at first, but now I'm completely past that. It's refreshing, it's good, it's different, but it's not like in your face different. It's sort of like a mellow different that is like, oh, okay, this is all right. Whatever. It is more carbonated than it's looking in the glass. And it does come off as slightly cloudy, which I think is something else that gives me the ginger beer feel, because ginger beer comes off sometimes, the real stuff comes off as sort of cloudy. And sometimes it gets close to this color, but not quite this far. All in all, it's really interesting. It's interesting. It's refreshing. It's not crazy carbonation, which is always good by me. It's cheap. I'm looking at the side. It's also, evidently, the official drink of tacos. That's sort of funny. Anyway, all in all, it's a good showing by me. I almost wish, because I'm not familiar with the fruit, that it was a little stronger in that aspect. But, you know, whatever. Maybe I don't want it to be stronger. I don't know. All in all, though, it is a good showing. So this has been my review of Jarritos Tamarind Natural Soda, caffeine-free, in the 1.5 liter grip bottle, I guess you'd call it. Thumbs up from me. And I will do more of this line as I am able to find it. Anyway, I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless.